Welcome back, friends. Today I have opened my closet where I keep all my homeschool things, and I think I need to clean it out. I think I need to clean it out. So I'm going to show you a bit of the cleaning out process as well as the planning process. So I think I mentioned in a previous video, my youngest is in SK, but we were doing one curriculum from September to January, and then I switched curriculums in January, but I bought the full year's curriculum. And it's really throwing me off because we should have a year to do it, but I feel like I have to get it done by January, which is crazy. I don't have to get it done by January. But anyway, we have a few books to get through, and he's been working really hard. So we are actually not going to be much farther than I thought. So I have spread out on my table, my leaves are out, so this is a good time to do it. My kindergarten materials, these ones are done. We have these two left to do and a couple that we are currently working on that are more than halfway done. And then my grade 1 curriculum. So I'm just gonna look through them and try and figure out my plan for when I want things to be worked on and accomplished by. Our one thing is we have a learning to read curriculum. We're at the learning to read stage, and then we have some readers. So the timeline for those are going to go as they go. So that's the one thing. The other ones we will do as we build on them. So I'm going to show you the state of my closet. My guy is not a crafty guy, but I have kept a lot of crafty things, you know, in case he wants to do crafts, but not very often. So I have a bucket of paints up there and a big roll of paper and some crayons, so I will keep those things. This binder I think needs to be relocated. That's probably my binder. Yeah, I just need to clean this area out. This is where all of that was, so it will come back in here in a more organized fashion. And whoops, yeah, and these, and there's like more behind too on both levels. It's great to have this, and I close the door and I forget it's all here, but I think it's time to get rid of the stuff that we don't need anymore. That was probably a treasure one day. Now we don't need it. So I'm going to clean this out today and organize my homeschool thoughts for the next little while. I have consolidated my glue down to 2. I emptied out all of the containers and this is what I have left. So I'm gonna put it into my new place for it. I have 2 big grocery bags full of stuff that I am going to give away to someone who will appreciate crafts and coloring books and all the things that we don't do. Behind me here, this is our handy little IKEA caddy that keeps the things we use basically every day. We use scissors, pencils, there's usually a couple more pencils, erasers, tape, and crayons, and sometimes stickers. So that is better than it was. And then this is our schoolwork to finish. Oh, that's just grade 1 right now. I have to put the things to finish this in. This is actually a snack bin, but now that's all that it is, so that makes more sense. And then our paper and paints, which I didn't go through. I probably should still do that. This is what I have. I'm going to put my glue down here. I have glue, tape, rulers, and a few other miscellaneous craft items we will use. Some games here. Crayons, markers, pencil crayons, pencils, and erasers. And construction paper, we do use a couple of activity books. A notebook, and then one mine that I don't actually do very often either, but that is it. And then our Play-Doh and that type of thing we definitely do use, so it will go on one of these 2 shelves as well. But we got rid of a lot of stuff. This is good. A lot of recycling, some garbage, and a lot to give away. My closet feels much better. My brain feels much better. I've got my bookwork organized and my things organized. And I got rid of so much stuff. These 2 bags are actually full of donation things. So I made a phone call, made sure that I had somebody who wanted it. And there's lots of things in there that kids who love to do crafts will really appreciate. I just don't have that kid right now. So we don't need to store all of the craft things that aren't going to be used. So I hope that that encourages and inspires you to maybe tackle some area in your house. Today for us, it was homeschooling, kind of spur of the moment. We just took a break from our schooling, and while my son was playing, I decided to get the organizing done. So it is done. It looks great. I am really happy with it. We are ready to go, or to finish. I don't think we're going to take a full break for the summer this year. We are going to kind of just work through the reading stuff through the summer and then gear up again for grade 1 in the fall. So that's our plan, and thank you for coming along. See you again next time.